Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Did you understand last class problem? Process costing. If you understand today's problem is easy, a small twist is there. A small change that you need to understand. Rest of the problem is simple. Now focus on the problem. Before going to the problem, let me tell you there are many subjects which already covered only by me in our channel. Please check out the playlist and use it whatever you want. Don't forget to share these videos. Now let's get into the problem. So this is the information given to us. Some theory will be given, process A, B, C, so and so company for the year ended. All this information I did not write because space is less. I have taken only the content, main data, okay. Process A, B, C. Information is given: direct wages, machine expenses, factory overheads, raw material consumed. So this is the information given, and units wise what is given? Production gross. Total production gross is 37,000. This is related to the process A only, okay. And next one is that wastage. Wastage will be writing as per the format, credit side of the process account. The first day of process costing I told you, credit side will write wastage, normal wastage this is. And opening stock of raw material, closing stock of raw material. Only for the process B and C it is given opening and closing. Important thing, please be careful. This problem around 10 minutes I will explain it. Don't move your mind to anywhere. Please focus so that you will understand very well. Now this is the information given. We are going to open process A's account, process B, process C. Already I have prepared this problem, process A, B and C, okay. Now what we have to do, first one is that direct material we have only in process A. So this production gross is given 37,000 units. So raw material we have only in process A, that is I have written 2,400 units are here, 37,000 units. This is I have written. Then after that we will post normal expenses. First one is direct wages 640, okay, and machine expenses 360. Next factory overheads 200. That's all I have written. And related to the process A we are finding here wastage. Wastage in units. Wastage will be always on the credit side. Units 1000 units. So 1000 units I have written. Need not to convert it into rupees. As it is you will write. As it is you can write the normal wastage. So everything is written related to the process A. Now process A is over. Information whatever is given that we have taken. To close the process A account, we have totaled everything. This is 37,000 as it is, and this total is 3,600. 37,000, 3,600 I have written. 37,000 minus 1,000, 36,000. And 3,600 nothing is there, so this is 3,600 only. Here you be careful. This is the balancing figure transferring to the process B. Okay. Now what we are going to do is here, units are this much, total expenses are 3,600. Per unit how do you get? Total expenses divided by units, right? So 3,600 divided by 36,000. You are getting 10 paisa per unit. Please remember this is very important. We have calculated per unit how much? 3,600 divided by 36,000. You got it per unit how much? 0.10 means 10 paisa you got it. Now this is, we are going to use it in the process B account. This is going to be useful in the process B account, especially for opening material and closing material. There we are going to use at the rate of 10 rupees only. Are you getting it? Now you see the process B account. First for process B we have opening stock. Anyway, any account will start with the opening stock and will close with the closing stock, right? So opening stock for A it is not there, for B it is there. How much? 4,000. So 4,000 I have written here, units. At the rate how much? At the rate same one, previous account, that is previous process A account, we have calculated 10 paisa, same 10 paisa we have used it. Are you getting it? So 4000 into 0.10, 10 paisa, it comes to 400 rupees. Okay. In the same way, now here after writing this opening stock, we'll transfer this amount process A to B. So here we have written process B and here you will write process A account, 36,000 and 3,600. And rest of the expenses, 1200, 300, 225, direct wages 1200, machine expenses 300 and factory overheads 225. Debit side everything is over. Now credit side will write normal wastage. Where is normal wastage? Normal wastage is here 1500. 1500 units. So units here I have written. Apart from that we have closing stock of 1000. 1000. Okay. At the rate 10 paisa, I told you that this 10 paisa previous process, you got it. This 10 paisa is useful for opening stock and closing stock calculation. Closing stock is here 1000 at the rate of 10 paisa. It comes to 100 rupees. Written everything. Now closing at the end you have 40,000 and 5,725. 40,000 minus 2,500, you are getting 37,500. And here 5,725 minus 100, 5,625. Now here also once again end of the year whatever balance is there, that also we are going to calculate per unit how much. How do you get? 5,625 divided by 37,500. 5,625 divided by 37,500, you got it 15 paisa, 0.15. So this is also important. Why it is important? To calculate the opening stock and closing stock of the next process, as we have done here. Am I clear? Now coming to the process C. C also once again we are starting with the opening stock. Opening stock is how much C? 16,500. See, 16,500 I have written. At the rate of this one only 15 paisa, at the rate of 15 paisa, you are getting 2,475. And after that from process B, we have this much of amount, process B. Process B to C, we are transferring 37,500, 5,625. 37,500 and 5,625 transferred. Then after that expenses. Direct wages 2,925, machine expenses 360 and factory overheads 240. As usual you are finding normal wastage of 500 units, so units place I have written. Then after that closing stock is there. Closing stock of how much? 5,500. 5,500 at the rate of 15 paisa. This 15 paisa you got it na? The same 15 paisa we are using to calculate opening stock and closing stock of the next process. Opening stock we have calculated with the 15 paisa. Closing stock also we are calculating with 15 paisa. We know only the units. Units we are calculating with this 15 paisa. 5,500 into 15 paisa, it comes to 825. Am I clear this? Written everything. Now close. It's the time to close the process C account. Process C account, once if you calculate, you are getting 54,000 and 11,625. 54,000 minus 6,000, it comes to 48,000. And 11,625 minus 825, it comes to 10,800. So this is finished stock. Last process, no? So last process, whatever balance we get, we say it as a finished stock. This also you can calculate and see per unit how much. 10,800 divided by 48,000. 10,800 divided by 48,000. You are getting 0.225 paisa. Just we are showing it per unit. At the end of the process, we are having 0.225 paisa. Am I clear? First take the screenshot, I will give you recap. This problem is something different from the previous problem. What is important is here, opening stock, closing stock is given and normal wastage also given. Normal wastage, whenever it is given, nothing to worry, simply we'll write it on the credit side of the process account. Okay. So as we have done. Now opening stock, closing stock, when it is given, every process ending, generally always remember opening stock, closing stock will be given from the second process onwards, not in the first process, because first process will start with the purchasing of the material, like we have purchased the material, no opening stock. So that is why opening stock, closing stock you will find from the second, third process, as here second and third processes it is given. Okay. Now in this problem what we have done, simply we have written raw material and normal expenses and normal wastage on the credit side. Important thing is that when it comes to the closing balance of this, you have to calculate per unit. Per unit means this amount divided by units, you got per unit. So this is useful in two ways. One is to calculate the opening stock and to calculate the closing stock. Opening and closing stock of next process means process B. Process B. See, opening stock we have calculated at the rate of 10 paisa. Closing stock also we have calculated at the rate of 10 paisa. Rest of the transferring this amount, expenses we have written, normal wastage we have written, and end of the process B we got this much of balance. Here also once again we have calculated per unit, 5625 divided by 37,500, you got 0.15 paisa, 15 paisa. 15 paisa is also once again useful for the opening stock and closing stock of the process C. Process C, 15 paisa. 15 paisa C, opening stock I have taken, and also closing stock calculation also same 15 paisa I have taken. That's it. The rest of the things are, everything is okay. Process account, process B account means from here we have transferred, and expenses, you know, normal wastage is normal, and end of the process C you got this much of balance. This also we can calculate and see that per unit how much it is, 10,800 divided by 48,000. So you got 0.225 per unit. 0.225 is the cost per unit. That's all. This is process costing. Clear? Note down this problem. Don't look at the solution, work out and see. If you get the answer, please write it in the comment box you got the answer. Take out your textbook and try more problems, similar problems, easy problems. Start with easy problems. You get a motivation, like yes, feeling easy, understanding, and at the same time you write it in a fair notes, practice in rough notes and write it in fair notes. In fair notes also, as I am writing with the blue pen, blue marker, you write with pencil or red pen. Wherever calculations are tough, write it, or you can write even important working notes or anything. It will be easy for you to refer before exams. In further you won't get any confusion because your fair notes is very clear. So this is the way to understand and prepare and practice the subject. Hope it is clear. See you in the next class. By the way, don't forget to share these videos, and also practice well. Check out the playlist for more subjects and have a bright future. Good luck.